Character of the week. So, today's character of the week is the strong, silent type, ruler of the Inhumans, the king of Inhumans himself, Black Bolt. Black Belt's full name is Blackagar Boltigan. I'm dead ass, I swear. The Inhumans are ghetto. So the Inhumans are pretty much the result of the Kree tampering with early cavemen, Neanderthal type creatures. Due to the fact that Earth was pretty much like a beacon for celestials and whatnot, so they had potential. They were pretty much made or created as sleeper agents or weapons against the Skrulls. In the city of Adelon, separate from the world, but it's kind of like a world in between worlds essentially. All the humans and Inhumans that are there live in a harmony. They voluntarily go into this process known as Terrigen Mist, which is what these crystals or this mist from the crystals unlock the potential of Inhuman abilities or special abilities or features inside everybody. Some have wonderful powers and sometimes they don't. They're just human Inhumans. Now, coming from the royal family, Blackagar Boltigan, and I will keep using that name, as an infant was already put through the process of the Terrigen Mist. His abilities was almost unlocked from the beginning. Energy manipulation and whatnot, which sometimes came in the form of a sonic scream. So can you imagine an infant crying that can destroy the world? That was Black Bolt. Okay, he's not black. His bolts aren't black. He's not a bolt, but his energy blasts aren't black. Why did Blackagar Boltigan? Naturally, they locked him up in the soundproof room until they were able to figure out what to do with him, which I'm like, but you did this. Like, you created this baby, and now you got, like, a deadly weapon, but it's a baby. Blackaquan Boltavius III had a brother named Max, thought that he was going to be next in line to be king, with Black Bolt being locked away in the soundproof room until he learned how to control his powers, and then he took his rightful place as king, or going to be. He was pretty much the prince in order. Maximilian decided to have run a coup with the Kree. Seeing his plan in action, he had no choice but to use his sonic scream to bring down a Kree warship. Unfortunately, falling debris landed on a big Scientarium. His parents were killed, so he killed his own parents by accident and became king. Yep, Game of Thrones. Can't be a hero without tragedy. Because comics. Everything about Black Bolt is made by pure design. His little wing things is made so he can glide in the air using his energy manipulation power. That little weird tuning fork on his helmet or his cowl is also used to harness his energy to manipulate, basically to absorb the electrons and energy in the air and output it towards stuff. A Hulk-like strength. He has super speed, flying ability. His sonic scream, which is pretty much like a nuclear bomb, only in sound, only hyper-focused. The man's pretty powerful. Black Bolt was featured in the 1964 Fantastic Four comic book, which debuted most of the other Inhumans of the city of Adelon. He's been in the Fantastic Four cartoon that was on Fox on Saturday mornings. The Avengers Assemble, the Ultimate Spider-Man. He's been featured in a ABC god-awful show. So along being the ruler of a race known as the Inhumans, he's also part of the Illuminati. The Inhumans played a big factor in the Kree-Skrull Empire, eventually taking over the Kree Empire itself. So the Inhumans became a part of the caste system on top of those who built and oppressed them. So Inhumans were also Marvel's attempt to try to make mutants irrelevant. Didn't work out. Also, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't do any justice. So the Inhumans should have been left alone, in my honest opinion, but that's a separate subject. So we'll just go ahead and move on with the show. Shout out to you, Black Bolt, Blackillian Boltaire. Back to you guys. Like, share, subscribe.